Well, it is Tuesday morning, March 1st, which means
Galactic Starcruiser is opening today. We are so excited. We should get there probably about 11:15, which is almost the earliest you can get there. You can arrive as early as 11, but we were told that when we get there at 11, they'll park our car for us, take our bags, and then shuttle us over to Disney Springs until 1 o'clock, at which point we can come back, and then we can head on to Starcruiser. But we just want to be there early because we want to go and see what the whole experience is like. Of course, we are dressed up, so I'm really curious about the looks we're going to get at Disney Springs. That ought to be kind of
super fun.
But
we don't care. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be an amazing day. Super pumped about this whole voyage and can't wait to take you with us.
Here we go. They do have bell services, take your stuff, and valet. You can arrive on property as early as 11 a.m., but you cannot get into Starcruiser until 1 p.m. So you have about 2 hours if you do get here that early. That they do have a shuttle that comes every 15 minutes that will take you to Disney Springs just to hang out, or you can just hang out, which is what we are doing along with some of the other guests because it's the first day and we definitely want to do that. So these are our M bands, have our names on them. A little familiar. These are cool though. We were told to wear these the whole time. Mickey exists in Star Wars too. It is noon. We have 1 more hour to wait out here, but the time is going quickly. We're making friends and asking a ton of questions, so that helps a lot.
It just didn't really make sense for us to go to Disney Springs and then basically turn around 30, 45 minutes later and come back and be further back in line. We're second in line. Should be one of the first people inside. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am so excited, like counting down over here. It's a little warm outside, but there's plenty of shade here under the overhang, so we're doing okay. And they brought around ice cold water for us, which was a really nice touch as well. So your entire experience here at the Galactic Starcruiser uses the Play Disney app, but at this point, they are having some issues with everyone getting the same experience on their phones. So instead of worrying about that, they are issuing us all our own data pads to use while we're here. These are of course theirs, and don't break it or you buy it kind of thing. But if you use the app here on this phone, it has the newest version of the Play Disney app, and it'll have everything you need to experience Galactic Starcruiser. You got to sign into your account so you have access to all of your stuff, so it does sync up. They gave us the chargers for it, for the wall. They got the cord and the charger there. And there was one other special thing they stuck in the bag for us. So they gave us a very special limited edition coin. This is only for the first voyage today on the Halcyon. So 1 per cabin, which means sadly our friend isn't going to get one because we're keeping that. But that is a pretty cool gift for being on the first voyage here.
Listen, it's such an honor today to welcome you on our 275th anniversary cruise. Myself and the crew of the Halcyon, the captain, and all are looking forward to taking care of you with the galaxy's finest service and cuisine. So welcome to the Halcyon, and the question is exactly what Valerie said. Are you ready?
This is cool.
Hi everyone, welcome. Please pick any place where you can see our big screen. Well, welcome everyone. My name is Hannah. Now, before we get you on board, we do have some very important safety information to go over. Please pay attention. My fellow crew member Mark is going to go over everything.
Welcome to Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser. We are excited to welcome you aboard to begin your fully immersive experience and your very own Star Wars adventure. While on your journey, you will be surrounded by the best the galaxy has to offer and be invited to participate in the stories that unfold. As your adventure progresses, there will be special, highly dramatic moments that will ask for everyone's attention. They will be signaled with a ship-wide display that looks like this.
Attention, this is a ship-wide alert.
The lights will dim, the show lights will blink, and the crew will invite you to follow instructions to a group location where the action will resume and your Star Wars story will continue to play out. In the unlikely event of an actual emergency, the emergency lights will illuminate. All show elements will pause, and a pre-recorded voice announcement will commence.
Attention, attention. An emergency has been reported in this building. This is an actual emergency. This is not a drill or part of the show. Please leave the building immediately.
If you are in a public space, please follow crew members' instructions to the illuminated exit signs. If you are in your cabin, please exit and look for signs to the emergency doors located at each end of the hallway. In the event you are not able to reach the hallway exits, your room is equipped with an emergency rescue area. In order to access this area, first turn the handle and pull gently towards you. This will reveal the emergency rescue area. Wait here, call 911, and provide emergency services with your cabin number. Make sure to wait here until a trained emergency worker arrives. Once again, welcome to Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser. Your journey is about to begin.
Good, that's good.
Halcyon and our 275th anniversary. You guys are looking excellent, by the way. Thank you. Who am I speaking to? So I know this is Robert. Alyssa. And Cody. And Cody. It's wonderful meeting you three. Let's head to our cabins first. It's always a long door.
Doors?
Oh my gosh.
I just realized we're in the hallway.
Yes, we are. 5231. Who wants to do the honors? Cool.
Teamwork?
Yeah, put a little teamwork.
Ooh! We get a magazine?
What? Alright. That's the closet? Oh my goodness.
That's so cool.
This is amazing.
Where are all the pens?
It's just like a cruise ship.
Oh my goodness, they're so cute!
They're huge. They look tiny in the pictures, but they're
They
huge. These are
do.
adult
I thought they
size.
were like kids.
Yes, sir.
These are adult size. This is great.
There was something that was like
Yes.
an Alexa in the room.
Yeah.
Who is Alexa?
Well, I was
that's a
told
good
that we had
question.
direct access to a droid from the room.
A
Ah,
droid
so
that talks to
That
us.
was my last but not least. Someone that is not named Alexa, but if you hit this link right over here,
Droid link.
I'll introduce you to our oldest crew member on the ship. Her name is D3.
D3.
Yes. Go ahead and tap your credentials.
Right here?
Was D3
And
original?
bad
Was she here in the beginning?
She is our logistics droid. She was assisting our founder Chuck Jabor when he was building.
Wow, so all of you built.
Oh yeah.
Contact me if anything changes.
Alright, and it starts like your way. Okay, I'll take
Thank you so much.
It is my honor, right? I'll
And
see you guys
welcome
around.
aboard. I am doing wonderfully, thank you. Is now a good time to discuss your journey?
Yes.
Wonderful. My name is D309, the logistics droid of the Halcyon, and I'll be available to you here during your journey. Have you used a droid link panel before?
No.
Don't worry, it's easy. This is where we'll talk throughout your journey. And I cannot see into your cabin, as this is an audio-only link, so please speak clearly. So tell me, what brings you to our treasured ship?
Party.
Oh, we're so honored you're spending your time with us. Are you celebrating anything in particular?
Going to space.
Wonderful. What's the occasion?
The grand opening of the Starcruiser.
Well, then be sure not to miss Galactic Superstar Gaya's performance tonight. It will make your celebration unforgettable. Now, before I forget, did you bring any Dianoga eggs with you on board?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. We found a clutch of eggs left unattended in the hydrolift, and I'm hoping to find the owner before something hatches. Yes, that is disturbing, but I'm with a passenger. Panicking won't solve anything, and you watch your language. Oh dear, you don't understand binary, do you?
No.
Well, that's a relief. Although, I suppose there's no use hiding what's happening. The Halcyon is being investigated by the First Order. My colleague is worried they might cause problems for us. But I'm not worried. Are you?
No.
Excellent. We have planned this voyage to be free of worries. Now, in the meantime, your first shipwide event is muster. Did you have any questions about it?
No.
Excellent. Muster truly is a favorite. Captain Kevin assembles everyone, welcomes them to the Halcyon, and then shares important logistical information about our voyage. Oh, it's quite moving. I always make a point of attending because, oh, blast it! The Dianoga eggs. I need to move them to secure containment, so I'll miss muster today. Will you come back and let me know what you think of it?
Of course.
Thank you. And whenever I have something to share with you, I'll activate your panel's red notification light so you know when to call me. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Perfect. Now, as for what you can do first, do you know where the bridge is?
No.
The bridge is located on Deck 6 at the far end of the atrium. That's where you'll attend your scheduled bridge ops training. You might want to go visit it ahead of our official send-off. The views of Chandrila are particularly stunning right now. So, unless there's anything else, I'll let you get started exploring the ship.
Thank you.
Once again, I am D309, and on behalf of everyone on the Halcyon, welcome aboard. Best journey.
Thank you.
This is the Crown of Corellia dining room. This is where you're going to come for the buffet lunch and buffet breakfast, and also table service dinner at night. We do have assigned tables in the evening. We just don't know which one's going to be ours yet. You can see it's a pretty good sized room. There is a stage up here for the performance with Gaya in the evening. This is the buffet area for lunch and breakfast. Quite a bit of food in here, and they also do have the drink station as well.
It's food coloring. I'm good with caramel color, but any artificial food color.
This is our allergy resource booking. So this kind of helps us go through and make sure that we're all speaking the same language.
Okay. Okay, wonderful.
And they have these cool trays, and the trays have little spaces on them for the dishes. Some of the dishes are larger, like this here, the fire melted cheese takeaway. Basically, it's a cheesy bubble waffle with tomato soup. It's kind of like a crazy space grilled cheese. And then you have the stew over here with crawfish tails, rice, and a yellow seed stick. Really interesting looking foods here so far. And they also have a pork and cheese takeaway. Looks kind of like a ham and cheese sandwich, right? They have sunflower butter and jelly pods here. Basically a PB&J. And here are the desserts. We have a blue Bantha milk fruit whip. This unfortunately does have food coloring though, so Alyssa won't be able to try it. I'll definitely have to give it a shot. And they have the Choco whip. And this one, as you can see from the sign, is plant-based. They have a little plant right there on the sign. Looks kind of like a snail, but it's plant-based. They've got a few different salad options over here. One of them is a curry tip yip, which is chicken here on Galactic Starcruiser. It's a chicken salad pod Unfortunately, that does have food coloring in it, so Alyssa can't have that. But then the salad over here has a little Parmesan crisp on top. That one actually looks really good. The only other dessert type item they have is the daily sweetbread over here. It is kind of purple looking. That does have food coloring in that. So they are looking to see if there's any other desserts that they have that do not have food coloring, since there's really not anything that Alyssa can have here. Here's another plant-based dish. Basically a bunch of potatoes and cabbage. Not for kids, but it's totally for kids. Chicken and mac and cheese. And then they have a chicken flatbread here. And the last thing, a nori crusted red fish. This actually looks amazing. We have blue milk and green milk on tap. How cool is that? Looks like Coke products made it to a galaxy far, far away. And they have regular and decaf coffee as well.
From 1 to 4, there's really nothing going on, so it is a great time to get your lunch buffet, get to your room, kind of explore the ship, because you'll want to know where everything is. You don't want to get lost because you only have a little bit of time on the cruise, so you want to make sure you know where the food is, kind of where your adventures are, where your room is, where the shopping is. It's a great time to do shopping as well, although it's insanely busy.
Shopping is nuts. It's crazy busy. We did get a couple things. Didn't get everything we want because it's just way too busy in there. We got our stuff and left. I will say as well, during this time, get your data pad out. Go to data pad orientation if you need to. Figure out what you're doing with it, because there's a lot of stuff going on in there already and we haven't even actually left the port yet. So we're over here now in the atrium waiting on muster. Should be starting any minute now. Very, very excited to see what happens from here on out. Everyone on board is required to be here for muster, so the atrium is very, very full.
Muster station, crash! Crash! I think we can do better than that. Let's try that again, all right? Muster station, crash! 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 That's incredible.
Okay. Guardado. Gaya, Chinus University. Oh, just that.
Do you want me to start it for you?
This is the most amazing character I've ever seen. Eyebrows and the mouth, all the expression. It's just incredible. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Welcome aboard. My name is Sabacc, and I'm the cruise director of the house. Member of the crew, SK, could you monitor our departure operations, and thanks for the time check, buddy. Now, many of you have met our Saja, but I want you to know this, that their journey far exceeds the decks of this ship, and I look forward to you getting to know each and every one of them as we go on this voyage together. But for now, stations Arik, Besh, Kresh, and Dorn, let's get this party started! Muster station with as much enthusiasm and joy as you possibly can. Are you ready? Yeah! Let's do this. Travelers, are you with me? Yeah! Yes! Now that's the kind of energy that we were looking forward to, and it cannot be surpassed. But the joy that we have having you aboard this ship. Isn't that right, Halcyon crew? But now, it is my honor to introduce the captain of the Halcyon. She commands the ship with a steady hand, integrity, and the ferocious calm of a sleeping loft cat. It is my honor to introduce to you Captain Viola Keefe.
Well, welcome, my friends. It is an honor and a privilege to have you here on board the Halcyon. We have a very exciting journey ahead for you, but more on that in a moment. First, our top priority during spaceflight is the comfort and the well-being of our passengers. To that end, we begin every voyage with our muster drill and roll call. Now, you have all found your way to muster stations. take a look at where you are and remember them. Your ability to get to these muster stations is how we will know you are present and accounted for. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to call out the name of each and every one of those muster stations, and you are going to respond to me loud and clear. Do you understand? Yes. Loud and clear. Do you understand? Yes. Well done, everyone, and thank you for the yes, Captain. Station leaders, present for roll call. Station Arak.
Station R, present and ready, Captain.
Station Besh. Station Crash.
Station Crash, present and ready, Captain.
And Station Door.
Station Door, present and ready, Captain.
Well done, everyone. Now, these muster stations are where you will go if we activate our Starcruiser muster signal. Now, in the event of an unplanned situation, we will activate that Starcruiser muster signal. You will know it because the lights will change, and we will hear an alert.
Attention! This is a ship-wide alert. Please report to your muster stations immediately.
Both of these things will happen at the same time. When you hear that muster signal, you will make your way to your now assigned muster stations here in the atrium. So once again, if we activate the Starcruiser muster signal, you will go where? To Arak, here to the atrium, to those now assigned muster stations. Now, Lenka, where are you?
Right here, Captain.
Ah, you're right in front. Ah, I appreciate your captain's hat, my young friend. Who are you with, Lenka?
This is William and Andrew.
William, Andrew, I just want to make sure that you are not concerned. Outside of these drills, I have only seen those lights change twice in my career aboard the Halcyon. What I have never seen is anything this ship couldn't handle. So don't be worried, all right? That goes for all of you, no concern. Congratulations, everyone. We have now completed our muster drill and safety alert. So with all of the formality out of the way, friends, travelers, young adventurers, it is my honor and my privilege to welcome you all here to the Starcruiser Halcyon. Now, many of you know that Halcyon has a long and rich history. She has been traveling for over 200 years, and in that time, she has been host to both royalty and rogue, hero and warrior. I began my own career aboard this ship as young quartermaster many years ago. And while I have served and commanded on different ships, on different fleets, and while I have been fortunate enough to lead missions of exploration and discovery, please believe me when I tell you, you will never forget your first ship. And this ship, well, she is something special. But so are all of you. Take a look around at everyone that you are sailing with. Recognize those faces coming from different worlds, different planets. All of you here right now to share in one adventure that is going to take you to the very edge of the galaxy. Take a moment, introduce yourself, tell someone where you're from.
Me too, good.
Remember how simple that was to talk to someone that you didn't know. Can you imagine? There is never going to be another voyage quite like this one, simply because of the individuals currently in this atrium. But we could not sail throughout the galaxy without an exceptional crew and without an exceptional cruise director in Sabacc.
to make sure that you have a wonderful time. There is so much to enjoy and explore. Now, I'm going to give you a few of the highlights, but before I do, I want to remind everyone, make sure you check your data pad for your personal itinerary and schedule. Pop quiz, where do you find your personal itinerary and schedule? Yeah. You're really smart, I like this. Now, on to the highlights. Everyone, take a look right over here on your right-hand side, right next to the passenger services. You will see a hyperspace compass. Now, this is a treasure of the Halcyon, designed by Shotagor, the founder of Chandrila Starline, and it's been refurbished just for this voyage. It is a reminder of the adventurous legacy of the Halcyon. Also, take a look behind you on the bridge. We have modern navigation that will take us to new adventures. And all of you are scheduled for bridge operations training, where our amazing crew will show you what it's like to be at the helm of the Halcyon. Now, take a look on your left-hand side. We have the Sublight Lounge. I see that a few of you have already checked that out, haven't you? Well, if you're interested in a little friendly competition, we also tomorrow will have a Sabacc tournament there. And maybe you've never heard of Sabacc. Maybe you want to learn how to play, or maybe you want to practice and win those credits. Tomorrow, we have Sabacc lessons right there all day today. Now, Sergeant Tyser, where are you?
Right here.
Oh, there you are. I've got a question for you. What activity are you leading in the training pod?
Well, I believe that's lightsaber training!
Well, I'm so excited for you, and you don't want to miss it, so make sure that you check your... That's right, to know when you are scheduled. Now, Matthew, Andrew, I've got a question. Is that the rumbling of an engine? Or is somebody hungry? All right, that's my last joke. You are in for a treat. You are in for many treats. Our chefs and culinary creators are galactically renowned. And the only thing better than a magnificent dinner is magnificent entertainment to go along with it. We have the galactic superstar, the one, the only, Gaya! We arrive on that exotic port call of Batu. Now, for those of you that, you may want to get used to the climate, we have a climate simulator on deck 4 right next to our training pod so you can acclimate yourself to the climate of Batu. And if you have any questions, make sure you check our ship consoles. We have 2 here, 2 there, and many throughout the ship. Let me finish with this. We are so excited to have you on this ship. But let me remind you, we are all on this journey together. And no matter where you're from, we all share one galaxy. Thank you.
Well, I would say that it is time to begin this voyage. Crew, if you will get ready for our toast. Here is to our stories, to our journey, to our new ship's mechanic Sammy, who was supposed to be in the engineering room.
I'm sorry, if I could just take a minute.
Lenka, will you please make an announcement about
Batu?
Batu is fantastic.
Yes, about Batu. Now, it is a wonderful place, but it is on the outer rim. So a lot of people say it's the last stop to wild space, and to get there, we are going to take hyperspace. Who's excited about hyperspace?
Well done. Thank you, Lenka. My apologies for the interruption, everyone. Lenka, Sammy has received a surprising docking request that he has gone to take care of. There is no cause for concern. We will be on our way shortly. Crew reception protocol 915. Miss Mock, why don't you remain here? As I said, there is no cause for concern.
Captain, there may be some cause for concern.
Well, like the captain said, there's nothing the ship can't handle, right?
Let's go!
Good journey. Riola Keevan, captain of the Halcyon. Welcome aboard.
I'm Lieutenant Carmen Troy of the First Order.
Like China, I am sure that I did not see Lieutenant Herman Croy's name appear on any of our passenger manifests.
Yes, I'm certain you did not, Captain.
I am on your ship, Captain, because the activity of the Halcyon has attracted suspicion.
This is a civilian Starcruiser. That seems highly unlikely.
A civilian Starcruiser whose ports of call seem to coincide with rumors of resistance activity. A Starcruiser filled with food, unruly children, cargo and supplies. A Starcruiser filled with passengers from anywhere, whose loyalties we do not know.
Well, that is preposterous.
I agree, Captain. Can you imagine harboring resistance sympathizers and aiding the enemy? Why, well, that would be treason.
Or reason.
Lenka.
Your name and position, madam?
Lenka Mock, cruise director.
How far? By the authority of the First Order, I will be stationed on the Halcyon during this voyage. I will investigate your ship, your crew, your passengers. Does your droid have something you would like to add?
No, they don't. SK, please.
Whatever is happening here, the First Order will end it. Work with us, and you will be rewarded. If you do not cooperate, if you resist, there will be consequences.
Lieutenant, whatever it is you are looking for, I am sure you will not find it here. However, since you will be joining us, I can assure you that myself, Lenka, and the rest of our crew will endeavor to make your stay with us a pleasant one.
As we do for all of our passengers.
Precisely. We value all of our guests. You and your friends will be no exception.
I'll consider it a working vacation. Now, I need someone to service my ship. You seem capable, but not so unskilled. You'll make a mess of things. You may need schematics. You'll find them on this data card. It's a
High-class military transfer. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Look, I used to build ships on Corellia, so I can handle the shuttle.
Command, shuttle. We will keep our eye on you.
Fall in, trooper.
Forgive me, Captain, Miss Mock. I've interrupted your little party. Please continue.
And I have been remiss. Lieutenant, I should show you to your accommodations. Lenka has one more announcement. Please follow me.
Well, after that very rude interruption, I think it's time for a little pick-me-up, huh? Halcyon crew, please begin serving those drinks. So, while they're doing it, I have a very special surprise performance. To celebrate our departure, I introduce to you the Galactic Superstar. The one, the only,
Gaya! Alright, thing is, she's not here right now. Surprise!
I'm sorry, who are you?
I am Wraith Cole, Gaya's manager. Well, you don't really manage Gaya, do you? But I handle her business affairs and anything else that does need to be managed. So I want to introduce you to Gaya's exquisitely talented accompanist, Wani! She will be playing for your departure celebration.
Welcome, Wani. Where exactly is Gaya?
Right. Due to an unforeseen development requiring her personal attention, Gaya is regretfully unable to be present.
But she'll be here for this evening's performance,
Yes,
right?
of course. We just have to go pick her up, and then she'll be here.
Absolutely not. We are not going to deviate from our scheduled routes. This is a Starcruiser.
And Gaya is your star. Yes, that's right. Now, you want Gaya, right, Captain? We want Gaya, yeah? Yeah! Right, she will be waiting.
Well, my apologies, everyone. It has been a very long day, and we have not yet left home. And an unforgettable voyage here aboard the Starcruiser Halcyon. Tabuite!
It is so nice to see Nabu fashions here. We don't always get that. That is beautifully done. And your name? Alyssa. Alyssa, Captain Keevan. A pleasure to have you here. It is good to have everyone here. And yourself? Robert. Robert, there we are. Well, you certainly called to mind some of the most important people in the galaxy a few years ago during the Clone Wars. So I am glad again that you are honoring Nabu and that you are honoring him. The shrill shrieking in my ear. One moment. Sorry, Robert.
Oh, we're talking about the menu.
Oh, good. Make sure you enjoy the delightful. Too smoky? There we go. And you make sure you enjoy the delights from Fallujah and other freer planets. We can help you with, as a matter of fact, depending on where you are at 1945, Pacific time, then you will have more time. You can meet me in the park. That would be very good. There we are. And if you can't make it, no worries. If you can, thank you very much. Please feel free to join them. That's some good scrap metal.
I have no idea, I'm guessing. Maybe I should tell this guy about it. He's going to give me a code. Okay, so instead of using the code, I'm just going to hack into it. Do this little hacking thing here. Did it work? Oh. And now I have the code. Try again. Alright, so we can get into the engineering room, and the cargo bay is locked for this. We're going to the engineering room, and we're going to act like we belong in the engineering room. So, okay, it works. Just, we belong here, this is fine. No, don't want to go in there.
Sorry, baby, you can't. Excuse me, I'm so sorry about you. How did you? So, what is your name? Anisha. Sammy, listen. How did you get into the engineering room? I'm really curious to see if these stories overlap.
How did we get in?
Yeah, well, I gathered that. But, like, how? Like, this is crew only. You should have one of these if you get into the engineering room.
Oh, I was asking about here. I don't know, they had a blue shirt on.
Ray Cole was the one who told me to come in here.
I had some guy with a blue shirt on.
a guy with a blue shirt.
Not like yours, like a little brighter.
So blue shirt guy. Blue shirt guys just letting people into the engineering room. And you have an Wraith Cole. Okay.
This guy was yelling about Gaya.
I don't think it's. I might have missed that.
Well, you had
Right. Okay, so why did they bring you into the engineering room?
They said they need some help from you, so.
And you have. So do you train?
I have some mechanical experience.
You do. Oh, well, what's your specialty?
Corellia. I'm Corellia freighters usually.
Oh, me, I'm from Corellia. Are you from Corellia?
No, I worked there for a while.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, okay.
Ah,
well, understood. So you worked on fighter. What did you do? Freighters. That's
nothing exciting, you know. No weapon system really.
Sure. But every ship counts. Every ship counts.
Sure. It takes about the counts to go around.
Okay, listen. Will you figure out why Wraith Cole wants people?
Yeah, he said he needed some help with Gaya and preparing for Gaya's arrival.
Oh, all right. I don't know why I didn't ask you.
I have to like prime out an escape pod or something, so I need to go do that.
Oh, okay. Well, please be safe. This is so strange. And will you figure out who this blue shirt guy is and why?
Yeah, I'll try and find him.
Just please be safe. I know you have some background, but remember, this is your vacation.
Of course.
Just relax.
I just want to make sure that I do what I can to pitch in, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, please be safe. What is your name?
Robert.
Robert and Alyssa. Alyssa, so that you look lovely. Please, you're gonna get dirty in here. It's gonna ruin your entire ensemble. So it's a Robert and Alyssa. All right. Well, so nice to meet you. Please be safe. It's your vacation. Just enjoy.
Sure. Thanks.
He doesn't know I'm in it for the money.
Mechanical system. All right. So just touch stuff. Like you can't just touch stuff in an engine room.
You said we were going on vacation and now we're in an engineering room.
Did you do that?
She
That's a good thing.
that was on purpose. Yeah.
Smoke in the engineering room.
That was totally on purpose. We're just relieving some of the pressure. It's okay.
Okay.
There
As long as it's good.
excess pressure. We released it. It's all good. It's all good.
As long as you're sure.
Oh, 100%.
She didn't seem very sure.
I'm an expert. Okay, so I gotta find this one and this one. So I gotta find.
Did we do that one over there, right? Or do we have to do that?
Okay, where's the other one at? This is showing over. Oh, that's on that side. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. It's all good. All good.
Where the cargo hold is. Yeah, hold on. Wait. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Here, come this way. Oh.
How about that lounge here, Candlelight? You don't care for small talk. That's a negative.
Okay.
All right.
Do we know where the cargo hold is?
That's affirmative.
Oh, okay. Way to get the luggage out. Yeah. Let's we're gonna follow the. Why is luggage so amusing?
Okay, so this just came up after I put in the wrong code, so he sent me the code. So depending on what I do, see if it gives it to me.
Nice to be appreciated. You know, flattery can get you deployed. On your way.
Seems like you're definitely going the scoundrel route too.
Looks like you're not the last Jedi. As you are.
Just wait.
Kind of blocking the way.
I'm blocking the way. There. Yours was easier than mine. I've I've done mine a lot in Galaxy's Edge, though.
All right, move on.
There's your code.
Right, thank you. So this is what it's like to be on a cruise. Well, to occupy one. That's affirmative.
Now report to Wraith. Tap the button.
I'm going to assume you're authorized to use that console.
Of course.
I may assume otherwise next time.
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't assume that. Stormtrooper harassing us over here. We got it in like 2 minutes. Cycle trash containers. Those two over there. You gotta do them both at the same time. Congratulations, you just dumped all the garbage into space. How do you feel?
It says to play it cool and don't draw attention to yourself.
Oh, my bad. So the Chandrilla collection, the store here, jam-packed earlier. So basically, I think the rule is wait until after muster to come shop because everything has been fully stocked and there's no one in here. So let's go ahead and do some shopping now, I think. It's a wine glass. Oh, that's cool. It's just ceramic. It looks like metal, but it's ceramic. I know, I figured you'd probably get that.
So they're just cups?
There's wine glass at first.
Those are really sweet.
These are coasters.
These are the ones they posted.
That's cool. I like them both. Oh yeah. I'm gonna buy this. What do you think? With my Jedi robes? I gotta get the hat.
There's a changing room over here by the registers, which is really handy because they do have so many clothing items for sale. And of course, if you're spending that kind of money, you want to know that it fits.
And most of them do not run true to fit. So normally I am a small or medium, depending on what type of clothing it is. Everything here pretty much, I've been a large or extra large. Well, it fits pretty tight. You want me to try it on? Passenger services put some snacks out. These are here throughout the day, off and on. They've got some little Parmesan crisps, some fruit, little cornbread sticks there. We've got goldfish. Apparently they have goldfish in space, that's a thing. Some trail mix, and then some red berry crispies, some galaxy cake bars, little cake pops there, and some cookies.
Of course, I had to ask about food coloring. All of these snacks do have the ingredients on the back, which is amazing, so I can check to see. What's even more amazing, though, is the fact that they use natural fruits and vegetables to color these things, especially this. That's just incredible. So I can eat all of these treats, which is more than I can have at lunch, which is awesome. The other things that don't have anything on the back, you can ask, and they do have an allergy chart for those who need to ask. They do have it there for you.
And I just wanted to let you know that Wani did a wonderful job. Now the captain should be arriving any moment.
Gaya, such a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us, but you are not the only luminary here on board the Halcyon. We also have Lieutenant Croy on board from the First Order. There we are, and I cannot wait to introduce the two of you. All right, we'll be right down.
Excuse me, Red.
Move along.
This dates back 275 years?
Lieutenant, I do like to travel with my own crew, but I wouldn't want to take any yours.
We would be happy to be at your service. As you wish.
fun. You understand fun.
Well, yes, I'm having it. I was.
Oh, I'm delighted. Yes,
Yes,
there you are.
I just am not sure that you want the unprofessional to play for your guests?
No, our young Bruton is clearly having the time of his life, so he is portraying and playing for his life.
Then you'll allow for it.
Yes,
Despite
it is his
what
vacation.
it does to the guests who expect the Shangri-La standard.
He is the guest expecting the Shangri-La.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, we all have
Enthusiasm makes up for so much.
Let's patrol.
We are here for bridge ops training. I don't know what that means, but it was on the schedule. So we're here.
We're going to learn how to run the ship in case of emergency, maybe. I don't know why we're learning this, but they're teaching us how to run the ship from the bridge, which is pretty cool. This is actually one of the few required activities that they assign you a time individually to come in here. So make sure you don't miss your chance for bridge ops training when you're here.
I love the energy. Well, good journey and welcome to the operations bridge of the Halcyon Starcruiser. My name is Brooke, and on behalf of my crewmates, Jason and Gordon, it is our honor to guide you through a hands-on demonstration of the capabilities of this incredible ship and to give you a glimpse into what it takes to be a crew member aboard the Halcyon. Good luck, everyone. My Minox, you're going to see some smaller cargo crates. These are going to be more valuable, so be on the lookout for those. My weapons, don't forget about those torpedoes. They're always to your advantage to blast this target away. Wonderful job, everyone. Give yourself a round of applause. Attention on deck. Excellent. Let's take a moment to look over at our side monitors. Again, let's make sure we are working together. The small cargo crates come out of the champions. Excellent. And there is any target droid. Wonderful, wonderful job.
Oh, you did better than us. Oh.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, my goodness. Be sure you're out there. Oh, my God, small cargo crate going. Excellent, excellent.
You run it half and half? Got it. Switch it down there.
Oh, that's confusing. Okay, so when you turn it, okay, let's say
Your switches.
Starting countdown.
2, 1. Here we go.
Good luck, everyone. Finish strong. This is your final round of training. Put your head over your back. 30 seconds left, everyone. Finish strong.
Those are up there.
Keep going.
I got that last one. Come on.
Give yourself a round of applause, everyone.
Now, all of you are enjoying your time here at Bridge Training? Yes. You're doing well, Steve and family?
Yes.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, I do apologize. Ordinarily, Dr. I would interrupt any support activities. However, the good news is we do have a lively game of Sabacc that is being played right now in the Sublight Lounge. The somewhat bad news is that I do have some important ship's business that has come up, and I will need to clear said bridge. Please feel free to say greetings, SK. There we go. Yes, SK, I do understand. You are made of That's very nice of you. I am just telling them that I will be right with you. Yes, I do understand the urgency, but our friends here have just completed their bridge training. So, no, absolutely not. No, they are here for shipboard activities, nothing extracurricular. So.
Captain, if I may, the aggregate simulation scores for this training group were markedly above the calculated mean.
Well, that is impressive. Both that sentence and your scores. However, as I said, I've received a message that needs to be treated with some discretion. So,
The system scores were exceptional.
I have always appreciated your subtlety, Watch.
Thank you, Captain.
And you, my friend, have no subtlety whatsoever. That is fair. All right, well, my friends at Systems, sir, have you been enjoying your time over here with the Systems console?
Absolutely, Captain.
And certainly because you are an officer on a vacation as well, you wouldn't mind a certain amount of, shall we say, confidential decoding of a message?
I would be okay with that.
You would be okay with that, and because it wouldn't want to disrupt your vacation, I could trust that you would keep this discreet? We'll see.
You can't.
Don't trust, don't trust?
No.
Well,
I do have my loyalties.
I do understand
It's pretty
that.
obvious who's loyal to.
I am hoping
Look at him.
that with such loyalties, you will remember that if you are a part of something, you become a part of something. All right, well, it seems that we are going to trust each other. I'm going to look at all of you to keep him in line, as it were. Remember, vacation, my friend. Don't cause yourself to have to fill out any data forms. All right, Watch, load the message.
Message loaded.
My friends at Systems, turn to your consoles. You are going to find some instructions there. Watch, please transfer message to console for decryption.
Transfer complete.
Go right ahead, my friends. Systems, this is your time to shine.
Oh boy.
Don't disappoint. No, I understand these are coordinates. This isn't a message. This is a location.
Captain, you would have a very narrow window to travel and return.
Well, how much time are we talking, Watch? You know what? Never mind. Understood. Thank you. You are right, S.A. We may not have a choice. My friends, my time aboard this ship has been spent in service. Service of the crew and passengers of the ship. I have also committed myself to a different cause. You understand service. So do I. And this message has been sent to me by individuals in a movement that are quite literally risking their lives right now, even as we speak. I understand what I am asking. I would not ordinarily interrupt shipboard activities. However, there are literally lives at stake, and I need your help. Will you help me, officer? Yes. Will you help me, officer?
Do I have a choice? I know where the ship goes. And you're
If
the
you
captain.
find plausible deniability better, I will allow you to leave the bridge.
Let's see.
Thank you very much. Everyone else, can I trust you? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. Watch. I need you to go ahead and load those coordinates.
Coordinates loaded, Captain.
I am glad we can trust each other because we are all going to the Janata system. And we are going right now. All right, everyone, making the jump to hyperspace in 3, 2, 1. Watch, activate the forward lights. That's not better. Alright, the good news is the auxiliary shields have held. The bad news is, if I know anything about asteroids, and I'm sure you know about asteroids, minor damage does not stay minor for long. It's alright, SK, we'll navigate through it. No, or SK would prefer we blast our way through. What do you think, friends? Alright. Watch. I need you to transfer loaders to weapons mode. Activate all
Confirm.
stations.
All stations active. Loaders now in weapons mode.
Alright, system.
Everyone
those eyes for your consoles.
So
for
we're still
us.
repairing.
You
They
are
can
going
shoot
to
us.
repair this ship. Shields. You are going to defend this ship. And weapons. Take out those asteroids. Whatever is on the underside of these asteroids is pointed at those coordinates. And I will not get there. Everyone, focus your weapons on that asteroid! Take it out! That was incredible. I could not have asked for a better bridge crew. Watch, is there anything out there not asteroid related?
Debris from the asteroids is interfering with the scanners.
Of course it is. All right, everyone, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Eyes forward, let me know if you see anything that's not an asteroid. That's an escape pod. Don't worry so.
Captain, incoming transmission. From the pod.
All right.
Reconnaissance.
This is Captain Riola Kingdom, Commander Chewbacca. Ah.
Chewie.
Yes. No, I am in mixed company right now, Chewbacca. I understand that Maya has sent you, but we cannot talk more on that on the... Well, why is the Millennium Falcon on the 2? Don't answer that right now, please. We can get you 2 by 2. We have a few unexpected visitors already. One more, albeit a large one. But Chewie, if you would, no, you will avoid the First Order. Absolutely. No, I understand that I have sent him here to make sure that all things are balanced with Lieutenant Troy. However, I will not allow squabbles aboard this ship. So Chewbacca, we will hide you and you will not cause any problems. Do you understand? Thank you. Yes, it's good to see you, old friend. We will send alerts to bring you in. We'll get you 2 by 2. All right. Well, my friends.
Confirmed. Loader stations restored.
Thanks for reading my mind, Watch. Loaders! Now let's see what you can do. Go to the top and bottom of that escape pod. There we are. Top or bottom, latch on. Thank you for leading the way, Blue Lover. We will get that cookie on board.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, Wookie?
Ah, Sammy.
Is that an escape pod?
Yes, we have just conducted a rescue mission.
Oh, rescue. Can I help?
You can, but Sammy, I will brief you.
Okay. I will be briefed soon.
Yes, you will.
Soon I shall be briefed.
All right, Sammy.
Right, feels like that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, my friends, for helping to bring our guest on board. Of course, this would be troublesome to the lieutenant, so I would hope that you would not ruin his working vacation while you yourself are off duty. In the meantime, my friends, I will make sure that our friend behaves himself.
I'm sorry, friend?
Yes, Sammy.
Yeah.
I will brief you.
Okay. Back to Shields.
Yes, that is correct. Now, of course, if you hear any rumors of uncomfortability or suspicion, make sure you let me know that you yourself raise no suspicion. All right? But, as a matter of fact, Steve, my friend?
Yes, Captain.
You have been so helpful thus far. Obviously, you have initiated a jump to hyperspace before. Then I will bring you here because you know what you're doing. Right this way, my friend. There we go. Sammy?
Yeah.
Sammy, we are going to allow the officer to make a jump to hyperspace.
Let
Put you on this side, my friend.
Yeah, sure. I will be
Wrap your hand to this. All right. So as you know, we will count back from 3 to 1. All right. So.
Captain, I just want you to know that MJ and I will be we support you and the jump you're gonna make. So.
Yes. Thank you, Sammy. See? Very convincing. All right. Here we are again.
And it's funny. MJ was just saying how much she wishes she could get some words of. Yes, of course. Yeah. And those words would be.
think that is succinct and fair, and much enthusiastically received. All right, here we are. We will count back from 3. 3, 2, 1. Bring that back. Beautifully done. Thank you so much.
These officers have been more than reasonable thus far. Here is the problem, Sammy Chewbacca.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
The Wookiee.
Like bring down the Empire Chewbacca.
Precisely.
Like Millennium Falcon Chewbacca.
Right.
Yep.
And of course, those two officers are going to go immediately to Lieutenant Croy to say that he is on board. However, if they cannot find a Wookiee, they have no proof. So you are going to need to get Chewbacca hidden so that their reports have absolutely no merit whatsoever.
Got it.
All right. So we need to get him hidden.
Yeah. Sure. Shall we? Let's figure it out.
Let's go.
There you are. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you, Captain. She just told me. Everyone, let's form a this way, please. Great. This way, please.
Not suspicious at all. Not at all.
That's fine. We're just talking about the ship.
Yeah, it's a great, beautiful ship.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this atrium right here. Yeah.
Oh, good. All right.
You know, the styling is really nice.
They seem to be distracted right now.
You know the red velvet.
Oh yes, exactly. Good. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Listen, if we need a big place that we can put Chewie in, but it's also kind of tucked away. Any ideas?
The cargo hold, yeah.
No, they're
in there.
trash. No, we can't put it there. That's too dangerous.
What about the engineering?
What about the cell block? The cell block.
We could do. I don't want to lock them in there. But I do like the idea of the engineering.
What about the presidential suite?
I think someone's in there right now.
Okay.
No, but yes, you're right. The engineering room is the way to go. So listen, we're gonna need to divvy up some roles here, some plan.
I'll take it.
Okay, all right. No. So we're gonna go together. But I think the two of you, you need to be with SK. We need a distraction. As soon as you see Chewbacca, I need you to go to the center of the room and just say a
prayer, sing some songs.
SK,
Make toast.
Yes, just make a distraction.
The three of us?
The three of you, you're gonna come with me. I do need some lookouts on these doors. Do you mind just making sure there are no first order eyes on it? Yeah, you're just gonna go to each door, each pathway you see. As soon as we see Chewbacca and we start to bring him, we're gonna try and bring him down the stairs. Follow us down there, and then we'll figure out the next part of the plan. That's all I've come up with at this point. Does that sound like Does that sound like that works? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Let's go, shall we?
Keep a lookout.
No. He's here. Quickly. Let's go. First one knows he's here.
Albert, what song do we sing now?
Oh, got it.
Make a toast. Albert, sing a song.
Let's go. Oh, no.
Just what's up? We're here hanging out. There's nothing. So guys, how's your day?
Good.
What's up? How you doing?
Oh, just
Need some help?
looking at this console.
Do you need some
Does it work?
help?
Seems to work. Oh, is this code? What's this section? I don't know if you should. So it's a break, like prison, right?
I heard it's your birthday. Should we? I brought someone to sing you happy birthday.
Personnel law. Yeah. So we kind of see like who's on the show.
You know, excuse me, sir.
Is your name on the?
I heard it's your birthday.
Oh, not my birthday.
I heard it's your birthday. I brought someone to sing it for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Sing me happy birthday. No, it's not my birthday.
I think it's your birthday though.
Yeah.
get down those steps, make sure there's no one else.
Very fine leathers.
Thank you.
Must be where you're from.
Yeah.
Good. And where are you from?
Tatooine. Lots and lots
I
and
can
lots
tell.
of sand.
I can
Yeah.
tell. Oh. Now, how do I look? Do I look all right?
It's very, very
Stately,
refined.
refined. Ooh, that's a good one. Your name?
Robert.
She's actually not supposed to. She's not supposed to play that. Yes, we have some edits to it. We don't want the word coaxium power. Really, there's a lot of it. She sounds amazing. I don't think I can do this.
No, you
I can?
You got it.
Yes, I can. Okay, you find me later. I cannot go through these 2 days without you. My #1 supporter, even if you don't want to be. Thank you so much.
You seem a little suspicious the way you just entered it. Can I trust him? Are you sure? Okay, you're alright. Chewie, come on out. Obviously, you know Savannah and Megan. And everyone, this is Chewie. Chewie, this is everyone. Okay, I just saw an officer at the. All right, we need to be very careful. We don't have a lot of time. Chewie, first of all, what are you? Be careful with the holoscans. People cannot know he's here. What are you? Wait, you're what? A coaxium deal.
Oh, I was told something about this.
You were?
Yeah.
Wait, so the Vice sent you?
Yeah, I was told something about this by the captain, actually.
Okay, well, please, do you feel comfortable sharing with me?
Yeah, it's right here, actually.
Here, everybody, please. Don't need to be.
Something about a coaxium.
Oh, okay, so then you know about the coaxium. All right, well, look, if you're here, that must be big resistance.
No, there's nothing to see here, actually.
Listen, if you really are trustworthy and still on the fence about it, do you mind catching Chewie up on what's been happening on the ship since you've arrived?
No, there was some luggage of someone that was supposed to be on the ship. She wasn't not here, but she wasn't on the ship when her kids was.
Right, and the big thing that happened during muster was
First order.
right. The first order's here, which is not good.
He's actually he's gotten some shots of Chewie.
He took holoscans and Okay. Listen,
I think Chewie needs to be moved.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong about that. But look, what else? So that's the first I knew a little bit about the life. That's really I didn't know a lot about anybody.
Wait, I have a question. Why are we staying up all night?
Why are we staying up all night? Are you staying up all night? Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna stay up all night, everybody. No, we have to be, but we have to. We've got to rest because it's important for the safety of everyone. But okay, what else do we know? Do we know anything else about anything else? Like, apparently, Lieutenant Gray's been messaging people.
Yeah, he messaged me. I ignored him.
You did?
Yeah.
What about? I'm curious to know.
Oh, Lieutenant Boy messaged me.
Yeah?
Yeah, he messaged me. He actually wanted to give me access to a ship and stuff.
And you said?
Yeah.
Oh, we're needed on the bridge.
Oh, you're going to the bridge. Listen. We have a. What's your name? Tom. Tom. Do you trust?
I trust her.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
Go to the bridge. This way. Unless you're not going to talk about anything here. Oh, I'm trusting you.
We never were there.
Okay. listen, it's very important that, okay, well, no, this is, no. No, I mean, Sabacc has to hide in here, but I really want to know.
We want to move it.
Yeah.
In
here?
Yeah. So they'll come back later.
Okay, what I could probably do is I could probably lock the engineering.
Hold on.
And I could probably put you in our way. It's right now. There's not a lot of places for him to hide.
He's kind of big.
He's kind of big. He's not going to fit in a lot of places. But I'm very curious to know about who you've been talking to, because if you're friends with Chewie, then you must know something. You do? Oh, good. Okay. And you, Chewie, do you really know them? Okay.
We need to get back to our spots today.
All right. Listen. Hi. Listen. All right. Listen. The three of you, it's very important. I actually need your help. Do you mind going out to the lower concourse and in the atrium and making sure I have to share some very sensitive information. I have to make sure that no first order officers or troopers or anyone come to the engineering room. Will you, the three of you, will you go to that right now? Yes. Okay. And I will be out there shortly. Okay. Cool. Quickly. Go. All three of you.
Come on, John.
All right. And oh, hey, so, all right. Okay. Look, you shared some sensitive information with us about the coaxium. Now I'd like to share some information with all of you. Yes, so this is the lieutenant's data card. He gave it to me. Oh, yeah, there's a secret file on here. I was servicing his ship and, well, I found something. Just, everybody. Good. So look, this is hyperspace tracking. I don't. Obviously, hyperspace tracking is, known throughout the galaxy, not a huge.
Yeah.
Right.
Talk faster.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, got it. Will you speak Streetbook? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. Got it. Get to the point. Hyperspace tracking. So this is a known thing throughout the galaxy. So why would it be on a secret file? Anybody? So we would like to.
Stolen?
Oh, please.
Just asking.
Is it? No, they have hyperspace tracking. So why would this be? What would be secret about this? Anybody?
Who are they tracking?
Oh, who are they tracking? All right.
What are they tracking?
All right.
How are they tracking?
Now you're just saying words.
Engineering crew members. If I see you leading,
hold on, sorry.
you will be cleaning.
Yep. Sorry, yes, got it. Sorry, we're supposed to be working in here. You said you probably don't trust them? Listen, will you tap your data van right there, please? There we go. All right, perfect. You as well, please. If anybody is comfortable with having this information, please, you're good. Please tap your data bands. No, don't be nervous. It's more. Yep, you're good. It's more. Look, it's more for insurance at this point. I can't be the only one with this information. Who is that?
Sabacc has lost his cover. He needs to move.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on out here. He needs to move. He needs to move now. Everyone's on island. Daniel.
I don't think ducking helps Chewie. He's really tall.
I don't think he can. All right, I need to lock the engineer. Everyone, this is clearly our cover's been blown, so I need to lock the engineering room. So we got to get out.
We need to go.
Yeah, everybody out. Chewie.
We have just been going non-stop so far since we got here. I was glad we stopped in the gift shop and got a few things. There's some other stuff we're kind of considering, especially the clothing items. Didn't really have time to try those on, but they do have a fitting room there, so we're gonna go back later and see what works for that. But we had to get to our bridge training, which you saw was pretty crazy, and then we had that unexpected surprise afterwards where we got pulled aside to help with that secret mission. So lots of stuff going on. Yeah. It's always going to be different though, depending on when you have your things going on. Like the bridge training would be different if you were having it right now versus when we had it, because the things have already happened. It is one continuous immersive story, and it has been so cool so far. We keep getting all these messages on our data pad trying to get us to help out the First Order or help out the captain or help out the engineer, whatever it may be, and it's been really interesting to see how things have progressed so far.
It really is, because like you said, the story can change for everyone. So they pulled 2 groups out of our bridge training at the end, and so we were all kind of helping Chewbacca, but then other people kind of joined, but then a couple people left, and so it's just constantly moving, constantly flowing. There were other characters in the atrium. Because we were with Chewbacca and because we did that, we actually missed the Sabacc lessons. We were told that they will be doing these again, so don't worry about it, which was great because we do want to learn about Sabacc and how to play, so we will be doing that. But it's just been crazy, going non-stop. It really does feel like we've been on here an entire day already. We haven't even had dinner yet.
Yep.
So this is just craziness.
I will say I'm glad we have second seating for dinner though, because if it was first seating, I feel like I am kind of hungry, but I want to do a little bit more before dinner time. We're going to head out of here now and go back over towards the atrium. We have our photo session coming up in just a few minutes, but first Alyssa is going to go show off her costume at the regalia, and after our photo session, immediately after, we're going to head down to dinner at the Crown of Corellia dining room. Just a jam-packed rest of our day. It should be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what else happens.
We know we look good. That's all that matters. We did it. Oh, we did it. Teamwork. You were playing amazingly, by the way. You were doing such a good job up there.
Find Chewbacca?
If I can keep him in one place. Every time I tell him to stay one place, he turns up somewhere else. Clearly. Well, the thing is that he's not afraid of it, but he means so much to us that we're trying to protect him. At all costs.
tomorrow?
We are planning on that, hopefully, if we can get him off without.
He's got to get through the night.
Yes. Make sure you check your data pad. I'm going to be sending you some coordinates.
Okay.
Excellent. And just let them know that link I sent you.
We are just off the side of the atrium over here by the pods that we came into the atrium way earlier. This is where we are supposed to meet 15 minutes early for our Capture Your Moment session. This session is $99. We did book this ahead of time. You can book up to 60 days in advance. We had like 3 days in advance we could book it because we're the first ones. But we are very excited. We get 30 minutes and all the pictures taken in this session are included with the session, the digital photos. But no other pictures taken are included. You do have to have Memory Maker for those.
Yeah, they do have Photopass photographers around a little bit, and of course we have Memory Maker with our annual pass. But if you don't have that, you'll probably want to buy it when you're here for the pictures. I'm really excited about this session. We've done a Capture Your Moment session in Magic Kingdom back when they first started offering it, and now they're doing it here on the ship. So 20 to 30 minutes out here taking pictures. I've got my lightsaber. We are ready to go. I'm very, very excited about this.
it.
You guys look at each other. 1, 2, and 3. Coming in nice and close up. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. One horizontal 3. Give me a nice smile looking at the center. 1, 2, and 3. And smile looking at me. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Oh, she's a natural. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. I love that. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, this is great. I can tell this just fits your vibe. 1, 2, and 3.
Dinner time.
We did. What's been our favorite part of the ship so far?
Place settings tonight are pretty cool, and they do have cocktails and mocktails you can purchase. So some of these drinks are exclusive to the Crown of Corellia dining room, but some are available in the Starlight Lounge. I was really interested to find here at the bottom that it says complimentary espresso, cappuccino, and lattes are available on request. So that'll be really nice to end the meal with a nice cappuccino. On our table, they had a menu just to give us an idea of what is coming. Look how awesome this is. They have put so much attention to detail into this. It's incredible. So we have our evening with Gaya, the bento experience, which is kind of our appetizers, if you will, with dumplings and dipping sauces and a noodle salad. There's our second course, and everything is served family style, so we'll get to try all of those things. And they also have the kids menu over here, which you might recognize some of those things on the menu. Basically, you got some chicken tenders, you got your mac and cheese, you got pizza. So if you are a picky eater, you could order off the kids menu, but so far the food looks really good.
My dear, do have a friendly, allergy-friendly course for you. These are our lovely Flora spring rolls with an orange dipping sauce and a Flora noodle salad. Here in the center, we have our lovely spiral dumplings with that Flora noodle salad, as well as some of our Endorian dipping sauces. There we are.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. All right, now the flavors in the center here, we do have our teriyaki bantha. In the middle is going to be our sweet and sour tip yip. And then finally, we do have our Flora korma. Now there's some intergalactic flavors here. Please feel free to explore and enjoy. If you have any questions as to what something is, you just let me know, because Captain Keevan has made sure that we've memorized many different languages of how to describe things. So you just let me know.
The sauces, can you?
Absolutely. So we do the Kadu cream sauce, a bit of Batu spice, a little bit of green fruit on top means it's spicy.
Okay.
We have a Milanese sauce, which is like a curry yogurt sauce. And then finally our gochujang laced barbecue sauce.
I am not your cruise director, Lankama. Oh, is she it? Lenka. Well, it's really good to see you. I was just greeting our audience. So, why don't you come up here and just say a few words?
Hello, everyone. It's lovely to see all of your faces again. Are you having a good time so far on the house? Oh, that is wonderful to hear, because we're still early in our journey and there's so much more to come. But now, I'd like to introduce a spectacular show with an amazing...
That's so kind of you. Thank you so much, Lincoln. As I was saying before I was so pleasantly interrupted, I am Wraith Cole. Gaya! Now, I've met so many of you wonderful people. Those who I haven't met yet, let's rectify that soon. I am always happy to make new friends and allies.
I'd just like to point out that Wraith Cole is not a member of the Halcyon crew, even though he likes to believe that he is.
Not at all, Lenka. I happen to be Gaya's manager, which is one of the greatest jobs in the world. I mean, the crew of the Halcyon is top-notch. Let's give a round of applause for the crew and the staff of the Halcyon. Now, as Gaya's manager, I have the privilege of introducing Gaya, as well as her incredible accompanist, a remarkable musician, and wait till you see what she can make this thing do. Let's all welcome Wani!
That was wonderful, Wani. Thank you so much. We really enjoyed your performance in the atrium. Now, Wraith, I'm going to let you have the stage in just a moment, but I am hoping that you and our incredible passengers will join me at 9:45 in the atrium, where we will celebrate our journey with a toast. Will you join me? Will you join me?
Absolutely, Ms. Ma. I never miss a chance to have a cocktail. Now, once in a galactic lifetime, you meet someone who is in every sense of the word a star. A songwriter who not only writes music, but she writes from her soul. No matter how many times I stand on a stage that she is about to electrify, it somehow always feels like the first night. She's filled concert halls, she's filled stadiums, and tonight, believe me, she will fill this room. Travelers, friends, Gaya.
Electric. The energy is energized. It's happening. It's hypnotic. It's me. But I cannot electrify this room alone. Well, I could, but I won't. I want all of you to share in this experience with me and everybody around you and return that energy. Take a moment to look around at your fellow travelers and the other tables.
Thank you.
So many different wants and desires that brought each of you on this journey. Now, look at Gaya, right? On my travels throughout the galaxy, I became a star because I was unafraid to proclaim my wants and desires, to write songs that call out to my people, to name my truth. Everybody, what is my name?
Gaya!
And don't you forget it.
We have our seared bantha fillet with a tamarind glaze. Over here is our minkuru glazed tipia. We have our roasted flora with a harissa spice on top. We have our fluffy green rice with a rice cracker. And finally our stewed shrimp with a lobster bisque and a cilantro foam. Everything is friendly for our allergies.
Thank you.
Absolutely, please explore and enjoy.
The message of love. Now I am from a planet called Rhyloth. As you may have noticed, I am a Twi'lek. I'm a Twi'lek and fiercely proud to be. But for generations, wars have been fought over my homeworld, over us. We have been occupied, conquered, released, only to be claimed again and divided. Now there is a Ryloth stone, the Hyacinth. It brought harmony to my planet, and it has been perhaps lost or taken, and with it something of who we are. Now that is something that I just cannot stand for. I've been searching for it, and I feel now that it is close. And when I find it, I will take it back home. Home to Ryloth. Home to my people. Carries on and on.
much. This has been incredible. I was thinking, what if we all got together and we all went on like a tour?
A tour?
Yes.
That's not a bad idea. You know what? First stop, right back over there.
All right.
You know, after I perform that song, and I do perform that song right in the beam, I often find that I need a little sip of something. This is the part where somebody brings me a sip of something. Thank you. Huh. It's very important to stay hydrated. You know, I think it's time to cool things down a bit. Wani, my thoughts exactly. I'm waiting in the night, everywhere I shine, the colors of the cosmic spectrum. I'm mad above the dreams, every fantasy, in the temple of imagination. I'm agent of the sun, rising everywhere, cradle of intoxication. Flavors of the night, slowly begin to fade. I'm longing for a real connection. City blues colors every morning, I can't escape the loneliness in my eyes. Way above the stars, I see the world in all its splendor, but my heart was bruised and tender. The poverty of love, the poverty of love keeps me aching through the night. I'm tired of the love, I'm longing to be touched by something everlasting. My conscience is spent, my hope begins to dim as I'm searching for the one to make it right. I'm finally close, the gate's already closed. I'm falling through the clouds of the blue twilight. The poverty of love, the poverty of love keeps me aching through the night. I'm tired of love, I'm longing to be touched by something everlasting. Rock-a-bye, baby, sing me a lullaby. Till the morning again, I got blues and the pain. Let's spin the hall, nights and right long, pouring chills out the everything. They scream my name in the stadium, but see me up close and an alien. Is that love for an alien? Go by the alien, Gaya, be trying to get close on the name. Me kun korato, nai wamba, an mama dolia boboba dupali. Me no manta me, godoli. La ultra vila lumo e madelmo, na hotza lumo e matua, ma songo, asmi pushke. The poverty of love, the poverty of love keeps me aching through the night. I'm tired of the flood, I'm longing to be touched by something and someone. Everlasting. should not be an easy word to sing. I don't mean that technically, I get that. No, I mean reaching deep down and pulling up feelings that you've tried to keep sealed away. But I've learned in my life that sometimes you just have to let those feelings out.
Hey! Would you show some respect? They're trying to play.
Yes. Vagabond musician. I suggest you show some respect because I am not playing. But I suppose you'll learn that soon enough. Forgive the interruption. On the show, as they say.
Thank you, Sandra. Halt! Please. What is your definition of royalty? A general, perhaps?
Below the spring leader? Yes.
And how out of reach is that rank for, say, a lieutenant?
A bit more at present than will be after this mission.
Good for you, Lieutenant. You know, I myself have climbed through the ranks, you might say.
And what ranks would those be?
The invisible. I've risen to become my own version of royalty. You might say that I...
The rock star queen.
That I'm about to hold court. When this song rocks the hall and then somewhere in the Gaya sphere, a dance is born. Now it's easy to learn and fun to do, and tonight we are all going to do it together. And Lieutenant, you stayed in your seat at the last show, but this time there will be no exception. Gaya has spoken. Now stand at attention. Everyone.
Now, Gaya, I will take this side of the room. Lieutenant, you look like a dance waiting to happen.
Sandro, you'll take care of this side, right? Show them how it's done. All right, darlings, and now we celebrate. All around the world, stand close and join the party. Don't stop and don't stop. Feel the emotion, hold your body. Don't stop and don't stop.
and possibly our officer Steve and our junior officer here have been concerned about the potential appearance of the Resistance fugitive Chewbacca. I will let you know that our new mechanic Sammy has been kind enough to bring him here for you. I think you will agree that this is far and away beyond any of the shipboard duties you would have expected.
Perhaps it. I must say, I misjudged you, Samuels. I owe you an apology. I'm not afraid to say I was wrong. This is an excellent service to the Order.
Yeah, you got it, Captain.
I will show the Wookiee to my troopers. And we
Oh, no, Lieutenant. I insist. You are a passenger. You are enjoying this show. Sammy and I will get the Wookiee to your troopers. Please continue to enjoy. As you say.
To the brig, Wookiee.
You might tear your arms off.
Yeah. Might eat you.
Well, this has been quite a night, hasn't it? Inspiration, revelation, and celebration. Now, Ray, do I ever do encores?
You did one at the last show.
Yes, I did, but the lieutenant stayed in his seat at the last show. I think that this time his courage not only made up for his technique, but has earned this audience an encore as well. Everybody.
You can get refills if you want. We decided to get more of the beef and the rice. They were delicious.
Gaya, 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 Gaya.
Full of surprises. So many whispers tonight. You'll have to ask me later to reveal my secrets.
So, travelers, friends, I am thrilled to announce that Gaya has graciously accepted to perform again tomorrow evening in the atrium around 7:15 tomorrow night.
Now this will be a first.
Yes, it will.
But you know what? You can still have power even when you're uncomfortable.
Tomorrow night, 7:15 in the house, and you are all invited. Now, my loves about that encore.
Yes. Let us Ula Shuka.
Ula Shuka!
La piste la
friendly for you, my dear. No artificial dye at all. This is our lovely Yogan fruit and caramel whip with Cardelia jelly. It's my Chandrilan accent, I apologize. We have a bit of Cardelia jelly on there, some matcha rocks, flavors of yuzu and passion fruit. There we are, please enjoy. And I do have one last little tasting, compliments of the Crown Corellia. Just a thank you for joining us for our 275th anniversary excursion. All right, these are our lovely apricot chocolates. Just a final little taste and a thank you for joining us.
Our server dropped this little note on the table. So apparently Chewbacca being captured is all part of the plan, and we're supposed to meet at 9:40 in the atrium. Interesting.
I started off with the veggie egg roll, which literally was just raw vegetables kind of put together with like cabbage or something. It wasn't great. If you like raw vegetables, that's awesome. I wish, I don't know, they'd put something else in there, but I understand that is the allergy-friendly option. I also had the vegetable salad, which was amazing. Again, raw vegetables, but I loved the dressing on it. It was really, really good. It was very strong though, so I couldn't eat a ton of it, but I really liked that.
Yeah, the pods were really nice though. I love the bantha pod. The chicken one was good. The veggie one, I even like that one too. It was just, the sauces didn't really go with all of them. You had to find the right sauce for the right pod. Like the barbecue went good with the bantha, but it didn't go great with the chicken, and just kind of had to experiment a little bit and play with it. But overall, we love the pods. We actually ordered extra of those because they were really good. Dinner, of course, that family style meal. Everyone at the table agreed bantha was the best thing on the menu.
Yes.
They had some bantha fillets. Those were great. The potatoes they were on were great. There was really good rice with it as well. We had the rice there and the veggies. The chicken that they had, that was the sweet and sour kind of chicken, I liked that, but the bantha just kind of blew it away.
Yeah, I did like the chicken, but the bantha was way better. I also really, really liked that shrimp and lobster bisque. Amazing flavor, not overcooked at all. I really, really enjoyed that. So this was a really, really good meal. And then they did bring dessert. I wasn't sure about the passion fruit, but with the extra little side they had with it, it was delicious. It was too much passion fruit by itself, but when we added it with like the chocolate, it was so good.
Yeah, all the lighter notes on the dessert side of things were really nice. And then the nice little chocolates they brought out afterwards. So a really good meal. I would definitely put this on par with meals on like Disney Cruise Line and stuff, but a little more out there than the food they normally serve.
You have made your feelings clear since my arrival.
Still have no proof that SK has done anything wrong.
It's not what the droid has done, it's what it knows. We will use a restraining vote to disable it.
I will cooperate. Just let SK go.
Afraid of what we'll find, Miss Moss?
Member of the crew. They're my friend.
It's a droid, and I will find out what it knows. Where is the mechanic? Samuel!
Here, Lieutenant.
Samuel, why don't you do the honors of attaching the restraining bolts?
It looks like the troopers have got it handled, so...
I would love to report your participation to my superiors. I have been surprised to find such loyal colleagues aboard the ship. Up you go.
Get on, Sammy. It's okay, Sammy.
SK unit, you are suspected of assisting the resistance. I am placing you in the custody of the First Order.
Croy! Lieutenant, if you both SK, you still won't have information for your superiors.
Oh, Blanca, of course we will. We will extract whatever is stored in this droid's memory bank, and it will be sent for analysis.
Wait, no,
Yes! It will be sent for analysis, and I, for one, eagerly await the report.
Don't you touch them!
Blanca, you could have worked with us. But now it has become clear. You have conspirators, members of the Halcyon's crew and its passengers are working for the resistance.
Okay, Sam.
We believe in you.
It's okay, Sam.
Blanca, you should start taking your cues from the mechanic. He understands this place. Now, with that taken care of, I can retire to my cabin. I don't have to worry about hidden activities with this visual reminder in place. Big evening. Thank you, I will. I'm so tired of dealing with scum all day. Enjoy this evening's festivities. A big day tomorrow.
Shenanigans get in the way of our journey, right?
You know, Blanca, I think that we need a toast now more than ever.
To the captain.
To the captain.
Of the Halcyon. Tabuite!
You know, Ms. Mock, you inspired me to the compass that leads us on our adventure. Tabuite!
Thank you, Wraith. You know, I have made some big revelations today. And the biggest revelation are you passengers. You have taught me something. You've taught me to focus on those that I can trust versus those that I can't. You. Each and every one of you are our hope for tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. Because we can do this together.
Together.
Yes, we can, Sam. My friends, it may seem dark sometimes, but I see in each and every one of you a star that can guide us through the galaxy.
What a journey, yes.
What a journey. Wraith.
Yes. Now, Ms. Mock, I am thrilled to announce that Gaya will be performing an unplugged concert tomorrow night right here in the sanctuary. She's never done anything like this before. You cannot miss it. You have to be here for it.
Woo! And most of you still have lightsaber training, and make sure you check your data pads for before you head off to Batu in the morning. Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Everyone, please. I want this one to be for children. We will not stop that spark that will light that fire. Here we are. Here's to new Gaya shows.
Yes, new Gaya
Batu adventures. And to the many stars that will guide our way. Tabuite!
We came in here into the Sublight Lounge to wait our turn for the hollow Sabacc table. While we're waiting, we decided to have some drinks. I ordered a cappuccino because they're totally free while we're here on the ship. Alyssa's perusing the snack menu, deciding if she wants some little snacks. We did just finish dinner, but kind of have the munchies a little bit. And it all is included. This is free. And this is free. The only thing you have to pay for are the cocktails and mocktails. And speaking of drinks, this is the Hoth Icebreaker. Some cool looking cocktails here. Thankfully, we do have a friend here with us who is willing to bite the bullet and try all the cocktails so we can get some cool video of it, because these things look great.
So Robert and Cody are playing Sabacc. They did have to get in line. There was a actual sign-up sheet, but we only had to wait 5 to 10 minutes for it, so it wasn't bad at all. But here's the cool thing about this board. So looking at it, you cannot really see anything on it, but if you look over Robert's shoulder, you can see his card. Now, no one else can see that card, and that's just super awesome, because if you come over here, you can see Cody's cards. Only he can see them. They are literally in the screen, and it is just the coolest thing ever. Oh, here we go. Robert's got more cards now.
It looks like everyone's revealing the cards, and we actually have a winner right over here. First time. So she has 2 circles versus 1 circle. So this is round 2. We're going to play 4 rounds for this game.
Today has been amazing, crazy, insane, exhausting. We are both so tired.
There have been so many surprises throughout. Holy cow, this has been non-stop. Yes. Dinner was delicious. The whole concert while you're having dinner thing was kind of cool, kind of crazy. The music was wild because apparently Gaya is just this really exotic performer, and she was even singing in different languages. I don't understand it, but it was still a lot of fun. We've had some really interesting people show up so far on the cruise, both with the passengers and also some people who are, you know, not expected to be here. So it's been really fun. It's been such a long day though, and we are exhausted. It is only 11 or just after 11, and it feels like we've been going for like 15 hours since we got here at 1 o'clock. So we are going to very much enjoy our sleep tonight, and tomorrow morning we're going to Batu.
And we're doing even more tomorrow. We have so much on the schedule, and then of course now that we know there are many things that happen that are not on the schedule, so I feel like we are better prepared for that, which is really good. If you're one of those people that likes to close things out and be done with something, this is not for you, because there are storylines that can't be closed out because other storylines open or are still going, and it's just like, it really is choose your own adventure, but the adventure doesn't actually end, so you just keep choosing it. It's amazing, and it's all over the place.
This whole
it's chaotic.
thing is just like the completionist or perfectionist nightmare. It really is. You're always talking to people and finding out things, and they're assigning you stuff. You're getting chat messages, and they're like, oh, hey, can you work on this thing? It's like, oh, who is this? Oh, I know who this person is. I saw them earlier. And it's just everywhere. It's frenetic. It's chaotic. It's incredible. And I'm exhausted from it.
So we are very excited about tomorrow. We've had an amazing day today, and we cannot wait to share that with you.
All right, so I haven't really interacted with the droid because last time she told me to go away. She's busy, basically. So we're going to give this a shot before we go to bed. I'm going to check this out. And I might head down to the atrium to take some pictures. We'll see. I'm kind of exhausted here, but I do want to check this out.
Good evening. I'm so glad you called. I've been hearing rumors about my friend SK. What happened?
Well, the First Order put a restraining bolt on him.
A restraining bolt?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Poor SK. Do you know what restraining bolts do to a droid?
It can't be comfortable.
They're nasty pieces of hardware used to subdue droids. A droid can still think and feel, but suddenly they're not as autonomous as they once were. I had to wear one once, but you probably don't want to hear about my past right now. Let's stay focused on the present. I have better bedtime stories than that anyway.
You, droid, pick up. We have questions.
It's a First Order stormtrooper. They'll bolt me next. Quick, give me an excuse why I can't talk to him.
It's time for you to shut down and get some rest.
Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah, mine was terrible.
On a transmission, can't talk, maintenance issues. I'm sorry, best journey.
Nice try, droid. But I'd rather talk to your passenger anyway.
Me?
What? My passenger? No, that's complete.
You, passenger. Are you the one in cabin 5231?
Yes?
Good. I have some questions from Lieutenant Croy. You answer them? things will go smoothly for both of us. First question, allegiance. Are you loyal to the First Order, or are you resistance scum?
I am loyal to the highest bidder.
Really? Alright. Tell me something you admire about the First Order.
They spend lots of money.
Ah, so you see business opportunities in our new order. Very smart. Let's continue. We are determining if it's necessary to bolt the logistics droid known as D309. Is it true that this droid supports the Resistance?
I don't believe so.
If she doesn't support the Resistance, then tell me, what is her allegiance?
I believe she's loyal to the captain of the ship.
Exactly right. I simply do my job and I keep my head under...
Fine. I'll note that the droid is insolent, but not a threat. I still need another good reason why I shouldn't bolt this droid.
Well...
But they already said that they...
I need one more good reason. Passenger, why shouldn't I bolt this droid?
She's helping keep all the passengers in line.
Hold on. FN 524. Copy, Lieutenant. On our way. We have to go. But this isn't over. For either of you. For the Order.
He's gone. That probe droid was one thing, but did you just save me from a First Order stormtrooper?
Yep, and now you owe me one.
You were amazing. I couldn't believe it when you tricked him into believing you were on his side. I've never had a passenger take such a huge risk for me. I'm honored. How are you feeling about what you did?
Pretty good.
You should be proud. You've inspired me. And I'm not going to play it safe anymore. What else should we do to disrupt these droid-bolting monsters?
Well, we could cut off their access to things like the engineering room.
Excellent idea. I can try to access their systems and engage in a little sabotage.
Perfect.
Oh, but that has to wait. I should let you start your sleep cycle. Can I interest you in a lullaby or bedtime story before you rest?
Yes, a lullaby.
I know just the one. I do hope you like it. May the stars light your way throughout all your journeys. May the stars light your way throughout all your days. May you see all the world, systems, stars, and planets. May the stars light your way and see you safely home. Did you like that?
That was wonderful.
I'm so glad you liked it. I actually wrote that myself. Now, I may have some useful information before your trip to Batu tomorrow. Can you contact me before you leave?
Yes, I will.
Good. With the First Order patrolling Blackspire Outpost, you'll need all the help you can get now. I hope you have a truly restorative sleep cycle. Best journey, and good night.
Good night. So this is what the crew does once the lounge closes, I guess. They play Sabacc and dance to Gaya songs.
They're having too much fun.